What's good, Fat Girl Squad? It's your girl Ty McQueen, and welcome back to my channel. So it is May 1st, and usually what happens at the beginning of each month, people are so excited. They're like, new month, new goals. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And they put these goals out there, but by the end of the month, the goal is either not achieved, or you burned out, or you completely given up. So today I wanted to give you some guidelines that you can implement called SMART planning in order to make sure that you not only have an outline for how you want to achieve your goal, but to also make sure that you actually execute it. But before I get into that, I wanted to extend an invitation to all of you. If you are not a part of the Fat Girl Squad and you wanted to join, it's free. All you have to do is click the link down below and subscribe. Yes, go ahead and subscribe. Also, click the bell notification and join the notification squad. That way you'll be updated whenever I'm posting. And if you can just do me one more favor and click the like button, especially if you find this information valuable. Also, to let you know, our 45-day accountability challenge will be starting this coming Monday. You can sign up for only $10 until Friday. You'll be able to sign up after Friday, but only until Friday. It will be for $10 only. So if you're interested in joining and you want the discounted price, make sure you get in before that price expires. So there is this famous quote that says, "A goal without a plan is only a wish." And a lot of you are only wishing because you set goals, but you have absolutely no plan on how you're going to implement and accomplish the goals that you set forth. So that's where SMART planning comes into play, because it's going to give you a clear and concise outline on how to achieve the goals that you are wanting to put into play. The word SMART is an acronym, so each letter details exactly what you should be doing when you're putting your goal into play to make a plan in order that you can execute it successfully. Starting with the word S, specific. What is your specific goal? For those of you who want to lose weight, maybe your goal is, I want to lose 10 pounds this month. Maybe you have a totally different goal, because this can work for any specific goal that you have, whether it be weight loss or a non-fitness and health goal. So be very specific about what it is that you're trying to accomplish. M stands for measurable. How can you measure your progress and make sure that you are on track to completing the goal that you've set forth? Now, when it comes to weight loss, I know the majority of you are only going to focus on the scale, and I encourage you not to do that. There's many reasons why. One of the main reasons is because the scale is not faithful. Your weight can fluctuate at any point in time. Weight loss is always going to fluctuate, and the number on the scale is only a small representative of what you are actually accomplishing. Don't weigh yourself every day or so often, because it can be very discouraging when the number is not moving. Just because the number isn't moving the way that you want it to move doesn't mean that you're not making progress. There are other ways that you can measure your progress, which would include measuring yourself. So go to the dollar store, get a measuring tape. They're very cheap. And measure your chest, your waist, your hips, your thighs, your arms, whatever you're looking to track. Make sure that you measure them. Your inches lost will actually give you a more accurate reading of how you're progressing versus the scale. Inches lost will be how your clothes fit different, how your body shrinks. You could lose 10 pounds on the scale and not have any kind of real change. You can lose 10 inches across your body and have a major change. So make sure you're not just relying on the scale. Measuring your body is definitely going to be one of the best ways that you can track your progress. Now, on top of that, there are other ways that you can do so as well. One of the best ways that I measure my progress is by taking side-by-side pictures. So you're going to start with day 1. Find one outfit only. Do not change the outfit. Take front, back, and side photos. A lot of times I be seeing people, I just seen one the other day, and I sent it to my friend. I'm like, there's absolutely no change in this picture. She just changed what she wore and how she posed. Make sure that if you're gonna do the side by side, that the before picture and the after picture or the in progression picture are mirroring each other. So the same day, the same lighting, the same clothes, the same pose. Do not defer from how you took the beginning photo to give you an accurate representation of how you're progressing in the progress photo. Also, use your clothes as a great indicator of how you're progressing. As you lose inches, your clothes will fit a lot better than they have. So you may have not been able to get your pants over your hips and zip them, and at the end of the month, you see that you can actually do that. Or you have a dress that you couldn't fit, or maybe something was too tight. Using your clothes is going to be a really good indication on how your body is progressing. Another way to measure yourself is through calipers or body fat. So body fat is going to be even more accurate representation of how you're progressing over what the scale is saying. The scale weighs everything: fat, muscle, tissue, water, bone. And calipers or a fat modulator will actually measure the actual fat percentage on your body. So you can invest in some calipers. They're very cheap. If you have a gym that has one of those machines that you can use in order to test your body fat, use that. Realize the scale is only a small indication of how you're actually progressing. Use other markers in order to make sure that you are completing the goals that you set forth without getting discouraged by what the scale is telling you. A stands for achievable. And this is very important because we're in the time of year, summer is closed, it never fails. This is the time, the month of May, where people would hit me up and say, Ty, I have a cruise I'm going on, or my birthday is in the summertime. I have this event, I want to wear this specific piece of clothing. How can I lose 50 pounds by June? It is not fucking happening. Your goals need to be obtainable. So, if you have never lost weight before, or maybe you've been struggling with losing weight, you haven't been consistent, trying to lose 50 pounds in 1 month, you are setting yourself up for failure. And if you set your bar so high and you don't achieve it, what happens? You get demotivated and you want to give up. So are your goals obtainable? Set an obtainable goal. Realistically, 2 pounds a week. And when it comes to the scale, remember your scale is only a small indication of how you're progressing. You can only lose 2 pounds per week on a scale, but your body could be transforming a lot more than what the scale is actually showing you. So a realistic, obtainable goal, make sure that you set that, because if not, you're only setting yourself up for failure. R stands for relevant. Why is this goal important to you? Now, if you only have a small amount of weight to lose, maybe up to 20 pounds, and you say, I want to go on a cruise in the next month or two, and I want to look better for a cruise, a vacation, a wedding I have to go to, setting a goal where you want to lose 10 to 20 pounds in 2 months, that's very relevant and can be done. But say you're someone, you're morbidly obese, maybe you need to lose 100 pounds, you have some health ailments. You need to really think about what the goal is that you're setting and why you're setting it, and actually break down the goal into specific steps in order for you to reach it. The obvious relevancy for you to achieve a goal when you have a lot of weight to lose is obviously for health reasons. Myself, when I was 100 plus pounds higher, I definitely had a lot of health issues and I was on medication for different issues that I had. Losing the weight was very relevant because had I not, 2 things would have happened. Would have gained more weight, and 2, could have put myself in a much more detrimental position health-wise. So think about the relevancy of your goal. If it's something like you just want to attend the event and look great, maybe you need to adjust the goal, because trying to lose 50 pounds to look great for an event, look, it's not like you need to lose 50 pounds in a month. It's like, okay, I need to lose some weight. What is the relevancy of losing this weight? Also, what impact is it going to have when I lose this weight? So think about that. Is your goal because it's a detriment to your health or your state of well-being? Or is it a cosmetic or a superficial goal? Maybe you might need to adjust it. T stands for timely, and it's May, so a lot of you have a goal that you want to accomplish before the month is over. Timely is just measuring, when is my goal going to be accomplished? And the goal that I've set, is it a reasonable amount of time in order to accomplish that goal? So once again, losing 50 pounds by the end of May, forget about it. Unless you're like 800 pounds. For the most part, the majority of people are not losing that excessive extreme amount of weight in 1 month. So think about your timelines. If you need to extend your timeline, maybe you have 100 pounds to lose. For losing 100 pounds, realistically, you should be looking at least a year. Could you lose it all before a year's time frame? Absolutely. But once again, do not set yourself up for failure. This is a marathon. It is not a sprint. And you don't want to burn yourself out before you reach the finish line. So make sure that whatever your goal is, you're being realistic with the time frame that you set forth. And if it's a really big goal, maybe you break your goal down for the specifics that you want to address or achieve within one specific month. So those are just a few tips in order to help you achieve your goals for the month of May. Once again, if you found this information valuable, please be sure to hit the like button below. Don't forget, Accountability Challenge. We are starting on Monday, May 6th. It is running for 45 days. There are already a lot of great women who have signed up and are excited. We want to achieve some goals, and if you need help achieving goals, you need the support, you need the motivation, this will definitely be a great challenge for you. So make sure you sign up by this Friday in order to join for $10. So guys, I love you. Thank you for joining me here, and I will see you in the next video. All right, bye.